The 500 series is Bosch's most popular dishwasher. It sits right in the middle of the line, above 100 and 300, and below the more expensive 800 benchmark. So let's look at what it does and a couple of things it gets wrong, and two other matches you might even like better than Bosch's most popular dishwasher. First of all, what it does well, it runs at 44 decibels, and it's the first Bosch dishwasher that meets the quietness standard. So in an open kitchen, you won't hear it. It has its own wash, a more intense section in the bottom rack for the baked-on dishes. In the drying, at the end of the cycle, the door pops open, lets the steam out. That dries better than the other just plain condensation drying because the steam doesn't reform on your glassware. By the way, the popping open, that's a Miele idea, not a Bosch one. I've got it in my Miele from 2017. It works pretty well. The 500 ran 7.8% first-year service based on 33,190 service calls last year, second only to Miele, so it's a quiet, decent, reliable machines. However, the drying is better than their 300 series, but it's not perfect. Your plates and glasses come out dry, but the less dense materials like plastic containers still need to be wiped down. That's the problem with every dishwasher up to the point, whether it's a Bosch or another manufacturer. The less dense items have a hard time getting dry. Hold on to that, because one of the next two machines dries your plastics without wiping. But not this one. KitchenAid isn't a step up in price. It's usually $100 to $150 less than the 500. The slant rack holds more plates, and the water comes from 3 levels, plus 1 from the rack itself, so it holds more and it washes from more angles than the 500. On reliability, KitchenAid and Bosch run about 0.5% apart on our service numbers. That's about the same, negligible on the one machine you're going to buy for your kitchen. So the KitchenAid 400 series is a decent consideration, better racking, a little better wash, a little less money. However, the 800's the step up, about $250 more than the 500. It fixes the one thing you can't get in Bosch or any other brand. It dries your plastics. It uses a mineral called zeolite. Bosch calls it crystal dry. The mineral pulls in moisture and gives off heat, and it dries everything, plastics included. Let's go back to my Miele, the one I told you that dries well. This dries better. You also go from the 500 zone wash to a power control spray-on. Splits the bottom rack into quadrants, so you can run different intensity in different sections. You can wash your grandmother's china and a baked-on lasagna pan in the same cycle in different quadrants. Just make sure you get the quadrants right. Gentle on one side, heavy on the other, or all gentle or all heavy. So that's the 800, $250 more for the best drying in any dishwasher, and a wash you can control by zone. So should you buy the 500? For most people, the 500 is the right buy. It's quiet, it's reliable, it dries everything, except for plastics. It's the more popular price that people actually want to pay. But if you want better racking and a better wash for less money, look at the KitchenAid 400 series. And if drying your plastics in one cycle is the thing that matters most to you, step up to the 800. Whichever one fits your kitchen, 500, 800, or KitchenAid, we deliver and install within 48 hours in our market area. And we service what we sell. If this video helped, hit the subscribe so you don't miss the next one, which is the best dishwashers you can buy from $849 to $24.99. And thanks for watching.